Hi, my name is Christopher Pellegrino. This is for CFS 485 Mobile Device Security, and my instructor is Brian Hill. Today I'll be showing you how I'm going to manipulate a Trojan that I've uploaded to an old phone of mine. Please note that this is for security educational purposes only, and this is being done in my controlled lab. My setup is Kali Linux Live running off of a USB, which is connected to an old router of mine, not connected to the internet. And on that same network is my old phone here, which is a Motorola X Pure Edition, and it's running Android 7 Nougat. I might be a little slow doing some of the commands here. My mouse is there's no room to plug my mouse in since I've got two cameras and a USB Live operating system, so bear with me. Currently the phone's set up with developer options enabled. This should allow me to keep the screen on while doing the presentation, as well as install the program, as this will clearly not be going through the Google Play Store. So, to get started, we'll create the Trojan here, and I gotta delete the old copy. There we go. So, just standard terminal. We'll use MSF Venom to create it. Sorry, I do have trouble speaking while I type. That is my current IP address, and you can find that by simply typing in ipconfig on your Linux system. That is the port we'll be using, 4444. And this is where I'm telling it to be put. There we go. The options shown here that you could also include in it. We don't need to mess with any of that right now. The file information. So essentially, the next step would then be to transfer this over to the intended device. Obviously, that's I'm going to keep that out of the scope of this project. Just to keep things simplified, you can always do something. Social engineering essentially is what it's going to come down to. And in that same vein, protecting yourself from a Trojan like this would simply be, don't open like weird emails, files, visiting weird sites that could potentially put software on your system. All the standard do's and don'ts to simply protect your own systems. But in the case of this research, this has already been sent over. I used Dropbox, and you can see that here. Go ahead and install it. There it is. And next, install. Done. And I mean, that's it. Like, it's now on the system. That's all there is to it. It's now infected. So to continue, let's see, we'll go ahead and clear this window. And if you know this command, you know that I'm about to start up Metasploit. See if we get a cool picture. Let's see, so we got that queued up. Use multi handler. this is simply setting up the connection. So we wanted to use a reverse TCP shell. Set the local host to my IP address again. And the local port 4444. And that's all the setup we need. And we'll go ahead and exploit this. And that's it. So that should be set up. And now what we'd have to do is establish the connection. So that would be, so I didn't show this earlier, but that's the little app that we installed just a moment ago, that main activity. Doesn't even look malicious. Go ahead and click that. And there it is. It's linked in. So now we've got the shell connection. And we can go ahead and type in help just to see what kind of stuff we can do. So we get all this kind of stuff. And yeah, it gets really impressive, honestly. In fact, even down here is where it gets really dangerous, this install app. So say you have a system that's already infected, this is where you could install things without the user even knowing, uninstall them, run them, do basically whatever. For right now, I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I thought this allowed me to do, which was interesting. So we can go ahead and type in like check root, and it's not rooted. Let's see, is it okay? So it's currently on do not disturb. Let's turn the volume all the way up. No, not that button. Let's see, move it for a second. There it is. Been a while since I've used this one. Okay, so the volume's all the way up now. We can go ahead and set audio mode -M and 0. Well, now it's back in do not disturb. You can see the little circle up at the top. I mean, we can undo that too. Set audio mode, say 2. That should be at maximum. No, the circle's gone, so we'll assume so. Let's see, something a little more malicious. Let's dump contacts. There we go. 39 contacts, and they are right there. And I'm not going to be opening that because those are some of my old contacts with real phone numbers. So we'll be avoiding that. Let's see. Oh, another interesting interval collect. Now this won't actually run anything, but this is the type of command you would use to set up periodic capture, you know, microphone, video, you know, whatever. This would do that over a certain amount of time. Let's see, we can even do, what would be fun next? App list. And there's everything that's currently installed on the phone. It was recently wiped, so there should be nothing on here besides what we've just put on it and pretty much basic Android 7 file system stuff. Let's see, this one's good. So as you can see, there's the little guy there, the little main activity. If we go ahead and type in hide icon, hide app icon, sometimes you gotta reset it real quick. It'll disappear eventually. There, he's gone. Yep. Could be, you know, a little more discreet. See, I think I've only got a couple more that I wanted to show. App run. Let's see, this one's a little scary. I mean, I'm not doing anything malicious, but the potential uses of it are dangerous. So there, just opened up YouTube. And let's go with the old school webcam snap. No, before I send that, let's make sure it's not. This is not exactly perfect, but let's see if we can get a little flower or something. There. I mean, this one is rough for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why it does this, but you can see that there's, you know, maybe a little shape there. It's so dark though. I'm not sure. Let's see, and this one I honestly have not fully figured out how to stop this process, so this will be the last one I show you, but go ahead and click webcam stream. I'll open this up, and as you can see, nothing has popped up on the device here, but if I go ahead and lift it up, there we go, we'll get little pictures, a very slow stream of what we're pointing it at. Even, oh yeah, there's my computer and everything, but go ahead and put that back. So go ahead and close that, and everything we've done for the most part is stored right in here. There's the there's that one. There's even mic record options, recording whatever the microphone might be picking up, and that would store it right here as well. But essentially that would be it. So to go ahead and show you the reach of this, we'll go to settings, and we can go ahead and find the little, there it is. So it's still there. You can still find it within the app window, but I mean the permissions are, let's see, camera, contacts, location, microphone, phone, SMS, and storage. You can send text with this without the user knowing. You can download data. You can essentially control the phone remotely. And this is obviously the kind of thing we want to stray away from. So it is certainly prudent to protect yourself. You can go ahead and install that. There it goes. And that's it. That's essentially all I have for you. So thank you for watching, and be safe out there.